What's up, people? Happy Monday. Hope all you had a great weekend. Okay, Days of Our Lives. I loved this episode. I loved it. The return of Chad Demira. I've been waiting for this return for a long time. I know a lot of people are not happy with the actor that plays Chad, but I'm willing to give him a chance. Casey Deirdrick, he did a great job as Chad Demira, but I'm willing to give this new guy a chance because, like I tell everybody, this is a soap. You know what I mean? In the soap business, this is what they do. They recast people all the time. It's nothing new. They've been doing this shit for over 50 years. This is what they do. Any soap you look at, most of the actors on the shows nowadays are recasts of former, actors. They took over the role and this is what they do. Some have succeeded, some have not. It's the business. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So the return of Chad, he punched the shit out of EJ and I loved every second of it because EJ deserved that shit. I mean, he broke the motherfucking bro code. I'm sorry, but you broke the bro code, EJ. Like, seriously, you don't sleep with your brother's ex-girlfriend. Like, what is wrong with you? That's like Chad sleeping with Sammy. EJ would be pissed. He would be mad as fuck if Chad ever slept with Sammy and he know it. He know it. He would be pissed if Chad ever slept with Sammy, and he know it. If the shoe was on the other foot, he would be pointing a gun at Chad too, and he know it. He would be gunning for Chad if Chad ever slept with Sammy, and we all know it's true. So you sleep with Abigail? Like, seriously? My only thing about this is I hope Chad don't just blame EJ. You have to blame Abigail too, because I'm tired of everybody propping this girl. I'm tired of everybody giving her a pat on her fucking ass, a pat on her back, when she cheated as well. She's just as part of this. I mean, she ruined the family. She ruined Sammy's family. You can't just blame EJ. You have to blame Abigail too, because she's a grown woman. She was as part of this as he was, just as much a part of it as he was. So hopefully Chad blames that bitch too, because I'm sick of Abigail. She get on my nerves. So Chad pulled out a gun on EJ. I knew he wasn't gonna shoot him. But I'm pretty sure Chad coming back to town, I do believe a big part of this has to do with Stefano. Think about it. Stefano was all ready to come back to town, but then he got hit with that new evidence that EJ gave to Rafe. So now he can't come back to town yet. And boom, here comes Chad. I don't think that was a coincidence. I don't think so. I think Stefano had something to do with Chad coming back to town. But obviously Chad is also back in town because of Abigail and EJ. Because remember, Sammy says she sent him the copy of the article about the affair. She says she sent it to Chad. So I think that's another reason, of course, he's back in town. I don't blame Chad for being pissed. Even though him and Abigail was broken up, I don't blame him. Like, your brother pretty much betrayed you and you took a bullet for him. Chad almost died last year taking a bullet for EJ. And this is how he gets repaid? Seriously? That's fucked up. I do feel bad for Chad. So Abigail bumped into Ben or whatever at Club TBD. I guess they were supposed to have a date or whatever, but he was stuck with a shift that he had to finish up. So she went to the park or wherever, and she was on the phone with Ben, and Ben was telling her he was wrapping up his shift in a few minutes. So she turned around and she saw Chad. Now, this is her first encounter with Chad in over a year. So she dropped her phone when she saw Chad because she was in shock. She, of course, had no idea he was coming back. I can't wait to see that confrontation. Hopefully, I heard that he was supposed to be hooking up with Jordan. That's what I heard. I can't wait. This shit is about to blow up because I'm about sick of Abigail. She is so, like, borderline annoying. So anyway, Jennifer was at her house daydreaming about a date night that she wanted to have with Daniel or whatever. And that's when, JJ and Abigail or whatever, they came out and she was talking to him about his party or whatever because he going to his first college party at the park. And, Eve is trying to set him up so that way she could break him and Paige up. So she got the girl Jill, she's paying her $2,000 to break them up, you know, to seduce him or whatever like that, or make it seem like that. So they get to the park. Paige's friend MJ or whatever, she doesn't want to drink, and Rory is clowning her for, you know, being a bitch or whatever, being stuck up or something like that, boring or whatever, because she don't want to drink beer or whatever. And he was like, what did y'all think we were going to be doing? He was like, this is a college party. This is a keg party. You know, ain't going to be nothing but drinking beer and stuff like that. But he felt like they were a bunch of lames. But JJ and Paige are already boring. I don't like them as a couple. They boring. JJ had an edge to him, but then when they got him with Paige, it's like he lost his edge. Like, he's so dry now. So Mary Beth, Paige's friend, I guess injured her shoulder or whatnot. So Paige decided to take her to the hospital and leave the party, but she felt like JJ was mad because she wanted to leave the party a little early. But he assured her that he wasn't mad, but she still think he mad. So anyway, Jill, her friend, Jill's friend gave her a Mickey, a roofie, so she could slip it into JJ's drink. And she slipped it in his drink. He drinking. He's starting to feel weird or whatever. So she follows him or whatever and start unbuttoning his shirt. So that way her friend could take a picture, and I'm guessing she could send it to Paige to make it look like they're doing something. This is a stupid plan, but if it works, that just means Paige is an idiot. She's boring to me though. Paige is a nice girl, but she boring. I can understand why Eve would want Paige and JJ to break up, because Paige got accepted to a very good school. Like, she got accepted to Stanford, and she chose not to go because of she wanted to stay in Salem for JJ. So now she's in a community college. There's nothing wrong with going to a community college. I went to community college. But when you get accepted to Stanford and you turn it down to fucking stay behind with a boy, if I was her father, I would have been pissed, because this is huge. You know what I'm saying? This is the big deal. So she turned it down or whatever. And Eve is sitting at home impatiently waiting for Jill to call her or text her with results, but she's taking too long. So Teresa comes over grabbing a drink, begging for Eve to help her with her little problem with John Black, but Eve turns her down because she has her own plate full. So Teresa goes over to Brady's and tell Brady that she's afraid of Kristen and whatever. Bitch, you ain't afraid of no Kristen, even though deep down I think she is, but of course she's lying to get Brady on her side. Brady is an idiot. He is so dumb when it comes to females. Like, I don't care for Brady. I never did care for the Brady Black character, because he's such a Nimrod. Like, he's an idiot when it comes to women. Clearly the broad is playing you and you can't see it. So Kristen is at Daniel's apartment and she figures out Teresa had to be the one to hit John because of her reaction to Kristen telling her that she had some miracle drug that could wake John up, that could possibly wake him up. And she said her reaction told everything, because she acted like she didn't want John to wake up. So now she put two and two together and figured it out. So Daniel started to think about all the conversations he had with Teresa. And now he's starting to put two and two together. And he told Kristen he believed her. But Kristen wanted her and Daniel to team up to take Teresa down. Daniel was like, hell no, I'm not teaming up with you. I don't blame Daniel. I don't blame him for his dislike of Kristen. Personally, I like her, but I'm still pissed that she raped a priest. I'm still mad as fuck about that. But I still like her though. But I'm mad she did that, you know. Because rape, I don't condone rape. Whether it's a guy getting raped, whether it's a woman getting raped, I don't condone that shit. And I was pissed that she drugged him and she did what she did. I'm still mad as fuck about that. But I don't blame Daniel for being pissed, because the bitch did try to kill Daniel. I mean, come on now. But I don't blame him for not wanting to partner up. So he told her to get out of his apartment. He opens the door. Here go Jennifer. I am so sick of this broad. Jennifer comes up in there and she And you could tell by Jennifer's facial expression right off the bat when she saw Kristen at Daniels. You could tell by her facial expression she jumped to the wrong conclusion, thinking something was going on. I'm like, bitch, go sit down. You had no business popping up at his apartment anyway. You had no business popping up at his door or unannounced. He wasn't expecting you, so why would you just pop up over there? You do have a cell phone, bitch. Why you gonna just text him or call him and let him know you was coming through? Is it okay for you to come over? That's what grown people do. You don't just pop up at nobody's door. Seriously. I understand that it's a plot point for the storyline, but still, like, the bitch, use proper etiquette and text or call. That's not your man no more. Why are you just popping up at his door? And then you get mad at what you see. So she comes in there or whatever. Daniel gets a phone call from the hospital, and her and Kristen are talking, and Kristen still wants to be her friend or whatever because she was her, Jennifer was her only friend. And Jennifer is talking shit. She on her little high horse as usual. And she tells Kristen to get out or whatever. How you gonna kick somebody out of an apartment that's not your apartment? Bitch, you don't pay rent. How you gonna kick? And that's not your boyfriend no more. How you gonna kick Kristen out? That's Daniel's apartment, not yours. He pays the rent. Last I checked. So Daniel comes in there or whatever, wondering why Jennifer came over. And Jennifer, her first question is, what was Kristen doing here? As soon as she said that, the first thing out my mouth was, bitch, none of your business. And Daniel told her that's none of your concern why Kristen was there. And she talking about none of my concern. Yeah, it's none of your concern. Daniel's not your boyfriend. Why are you worried about who's in his apartment? Like I said, you don't pay rent at his apartment. Why are you worried about who comes and goes in his place? It's none of your business. And then you come over there with some dress on trying to look beautiful for him or whatever. She just gets on my nerves. So, of course, she get an attitude and she leave. And Daniel wanted to stop her. I was like, Daniel, do not stop that bitch. Trust me, you're better off without her. Jennifer and Daniel together are dull. They do not need to be together. Like, she jumps to the wrong conclusion. She don't trust him when it comes to other women. She's insecure. She's just annoying. So, they don't need to be together. So, Eve, she goes home and Brady is sitting in there or whatever. Brady is sitting down or whatever. And he tells her to stay away from Teresa, stay away from Marlena, stay away from people that she loves, or he's going to kill her. Brady, don't threaten to kill, because do remember that she is Stefano's daughter. And if you kill Kristen, Stefano will come after you, both guns blazing. So you don't want to do that. And then you're just going to spark another Kyriakis versus Demira war, because if Stefano comes after you, Victor is going to come after Stefano, and it's going to be a never ending war. So you might want to chill out. So Teresa gets into her feelings and gets it into her mind that the only way to stop John Black from waking up is to permanently kill him. She wants to smother him. This bitch is crazy. Like, seriously. Teresa need to get off this show because I'm about bored with her. She's annoying. This episode was damn good. I hope I'm not forgetting nothing. But hope all you have a great day. See you all tomorrow. Have a great day. Well, later. Have a great day.